Today, we have a special guest. It's actually my first guest on the podcast, so I'm very excited. And while we are not going to technically be debating, we definitely will be having some good conversations leading up to probably what is one of the best cards UFC has ever given us. So, for those of you, well, let's say for those of you who can't see, but actually no one can see. But either way, Frankie, why don't you go ahead and give us an introduction about yourself?
Yeah, bro. My name is Franky Rodriguez. I'm a fellow New Yorker. Grew up in NYC, LES representing. Currently run the Three Amigo podcast with my three amigos or my two other amigos. You could just look us up on YouTube or on Spotify for Three Amigos. And yeah, we talk everything pop culture related. We don't do sports too much, but we definitely talk more movies, television, everything pop culture related. Pop culture is everything. MMA, sports, it's all pop culture.
Oh yeah,
That's my argument. With people who say, nah, it's more like, celebrity stuff. Nah, it's everything. It's everything. Pop culture's everywhere. It's fashion, everything.
everything that touches the culture.
Exactly. It's pop, but popular culture, our focus is mainly like movies. We'll do comics. We'll sometimes even do single podcasts just to like give our own, take on something that we may have just seen on our end, whether it's a show or movie, or a game we've played. We're putting out our opinion out there. Just opinion. Some of us are feisty about our opinions. Some of us are not. I tend to be in the middle. Don't want to rile too many feathers. The last time we riled feathers was probably because of wrestling, or not. Actually, no. Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2. We riled a little bit of feathers for Helldivers 2. A little bit.
Y'all dropped the Helldivers 2 video?
Well, we just talked about it. We
Was it
just
a
talked
good
about.
thing or a bad thing? Because
No,
I'm a held. I fight for
I saw
man's
you posting.
democracy.
Yo, I saw you posting. See. The thing is, I don't have a PlayStation 5, so yeah, it was weird that people were like, "Oh, why are you commenting for a game you haven't played it? Only one of y'all played it." But this is like, well, from an outsider's perspective, it's affecting the cult. That thing was like, and it's still being talked about.
Oh yeah,
So that's
oh yeah.
that's
Trust
why.
me, I literally play multiple times a week. I
Good.
had to give it a break after like a month, but to me at least, I was obsessed when it first came out. So as you said, hundreds of thousands of people playing it daily. So
exactly. So like that's affecting the culture. It's popular, so we had to talk about it, and that actually blew up. That was one of our best performing ones so far.
they weren't happy with your opinions.
It was weird. It was mainly popular, but it was just like they were like a little, I guess, concerned about what we were spewing out, which was just like just like superficial things. Because like live service. I know it's not technically a live service game, but there's we threw in some comparisons and like how things could go. But we applauded the game overall because so far it's popular. They're doing things right. We even like the creator of the game or one of the directors or I can't remember like was very adamant saying don't buy the game until it's like ready,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though that's costing them money, and that was very
They did not anticipate that high amount of people playing.
yeah, and that was very like valiant of him to say that. It's very brave, I guess, to say, and especially in an industry that could be like make or break, honestly, like anything really. So
With a small game like that, big market.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Especially because it's a complete 180 to what the game was originally. It was like a top,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah,
commander style.
looking down,
Yeah,
they could do the
yeah,
yeah. I'll be
yeah.
honest, I would have never played that.
Exactly. I
I
mean,
would have never played
I would have
that.
tried it, but like this game is like, if you had told me those were the same game or like same game line, wouldn't have believed you. So,
No, no, I
stuff like
definitely
that.
understand.
That's what we see. Like, see how I got you talking about it. Like
Yo,
that's
as soon as you said hell devil, I was like reporting for duty. What you said?
so I don't want to take over, but please check us out. We talk about stuff like that on YouTube. We respond to comments. At least we try to when we don't get overwhelmed, or at least when we don't get too much hate.